Hey guys, I'm gearing up for the big game on Sunday, but since I'm a Pats fan and they're not in the Super Bowl, I'm going to be drowning my sorrows in dip. Now, we asked you in a poll what the best Super Bowl chip dip would be, and the result kind of shocked me because it's a buffalo chicken dip. So, in front of us, we have it cold and hot, and we got every chip imaginable. I'm going to go through and rank them from 1 to 10, and I'm going to find out which one is the best. So first, we're gonna get started with the nacho cheese Dorito, the OG chip for a big game like this. See, this is why you don't have Doritos with dip. They just keep breaking. They don't have the structural integrity they need. The cheese kind of cancels itself out. There's nothing really special about it. You don't really taste one or the other. You just taste cheese. Let's try it hot. This is gonna be a little low on that ranking. I think I'm going to go with like a 4. Moving on to the pita thins, I think this is going to be a little bit better because there's not that much flavor to these, but they're nice and thick so that they can actually hold a good amount of dip. I will say the pita chips have a little too much flavor and it's kind of detracting. It's filling my mouth with that flavor and it's not my favorite. But I'll give it middle of the road, a good 5, good start. Funyuns. Highly underrated, but let's see if they actually go well with dip. And surprisingly, kind of holds a lot, but let's see. Way too strong of a flavor. Completely overpowers the dip. Let's try it hot. There's a lot of clashing going on here. This is going to be a 3. All right, pretzel chips. I have a feeling, I have a prediction here, but I hope I'm wrong because I love pretzel chips with hummus. They're just very salty. So let's see how this works. No, these flavors do not work well together. This is easily a 1 out of 10. I don't even need to go in for a second one. Now, classic Lay's, you can't go wrong, but look at that. Look at that. Look at what you're left with. 0 out of 10. I love Lay's, but you can't do it with dip. Moving on. Tostitos. Now, this is the typical go-to for salsa, but when it comes to a dip like this, let's see if so I wasn't sure how it would work with such a strong flavor here, but actually it's pretty good. And you gotta love the scoop for being able to get a good amount of salsa out and not have it spill everywhere. This right here, 8 out of 10. Fantastic. All right, we're moving into the back half of this ranking, going with the classic Pringles, come in a can. They have this structure that Lay's doesn't have, so let's see if they can actually hold up. Nope. Let's see if they can hold up. Nope. I'll try to actually get a scoop in here. There we go. Let's see. I will say, once you can actually get a scoop of dip, the taste works well. It's subtle, a little saltiness to add to it. I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. I have to dock points for now this graveyard of chips in front of me. Let's move on to Sun Chips. Good ridges, good structure. Really solid combination of flavors here. The Sun Chips have a nice crunch, subtle flavor, but it still comes in after the dip, lets it shine. This is a game changer for me. This might be a 10 out of 10. Let me go in for the hot sauce. Fantastic. Wow. This right here, 10 out of 10. If you have buffalo chicken dip, you're going to want to use Sun Chips. But let's move on to the final 2. We got Ruffles. Ruffles have ridges. They should have good structural integrity. There you go. Once you actually get it. It's about the leverage. You got to get your fingers nice and in the middle of the chip. Let's see. It might be a little thicker than I would like, but it lets the dip shine and the saltiness of the chip comes in afterwards. Now that I'm letting it sit in my mouth, it is very salty. Gonna have to dock that. It's gonna be a 7 out of 10. The final one, kettle cooked Lay's. You have the flavor of Lay's, but it's a nice hearty chip for better scoopage. Now, let's try this. I'm actually kind of bummed about this one. I thought it would be a little bit better. I usually love kettle cooked chips, especially with a regular kind of liquidy dip. But this ain't it, fam. This right here is the biggest disappointment of the day for me, I think. It's not too bad, but I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. So, there you have it. I went through the gauntlet and I found the best chip for this dip. If you have buffalo chicken dip at your party, make sure to pick up some Sun Chips because this right here, 10 out of 10. Good crunch, good flavor and lets the dip shine. See you on Sunday.